We're here with Amy Nurthen. We've just finished the second round of the East Coast Surf Festival here at Terrigal. It's Amy's beach. It's your beach, Amy. There's some interesting racing here today. You've been using these carnivals in the lead up to the first Terrigal Beach Ironwoman Series, which starts on the Gold Coast in a week. How's it felt racing in these two races for the East Coast Surf Festival?
It's been a really good lead up for the Nutri-Grain, as you get confidence when you go well, and the little things that you get wrong you can fix. So I think it's really good to get some competition under your belt to go well in the Nutri-Grain.
And in the first round at North Cronulla, I know you came off the beach and you knew that you weren't quite mentally as where you wanted to be before the series started. How have you worked on that before this race here today?
I just think about what I have to do for myself. I don't look around at what everyone else is doing. So if I think about what I've got to do and not everyone else, then I can get things done properly.
And you had a really strong under-19 Ironwoman here today, but you chose not to race the open race. What was the thinking behind that?
Yeah, I had a really good Ironman, and I just thought I had a few good races leading up, and I knew I was getting a little bit tired, and I wanted to leave it on a good note. So going into the Nutri-Grain, I've got some confidence.
And one of the competitors that will be joining you there was Madison Pryor, and she's been racing in these last two events. How do you think you've sized up against her?
Yeah, we're really good friends, so we go really well together. We use each other as training partners, well, racing partners, but we push each other along every time, so I think we'll both go really well and hopefully surprise ourselves.
Has there been anything you've been doing a little bit differently in the lead-up now that we've got we've got 1 week now before the first round?
I've been running a fair bit, and I've learned that when I'm starting to get tired, I need to have a rest. I don't have to get so tired that I can't move anymore. So I've just been thinking smart, doing things smart, having a rest when I need to, eating healthy, and running more. And
these the first round's going to be, they're predicting it a 2-hour race. So how are you going to prepare for that?
I think, we've got a big week of just tapering off, so I'm going to be real fresh for the race. I think I'm just going to have to go hard and then pace myself, and hopefully I get into the front pack, and then they can just drag me along, and then I'll see how I go from there.
And you tapered really well for the trial back in Tugan in October, and that kind of worked out really well for you. You raced strong there, so you're kind of hoping for that?
Yeah, I tapered really well. We've got 3 really good coaches here, and I've got a really good swim coach. And all together, they help me out so much, and without them I wouldn't be able to taper and do all the smart things behind the scenes.
And so when are you heading up to the Gold Coast?
Heading up on Friday for the Sunday race.
And you'll use Saturday to acclimatise yourself to the conditions?
Yeah, I'll probably go for a paddle Friday afternoon, and probably Saturday, get used to it all. I race quite well in hot conditions, so hopefully I go all right.
And have you got many of your Team Nurthen supporters heading up to the Gold Coast, or are they all getting set for Bondi?
I've got a few going up. I got my family, my nan and pop, the Hudsons and the Perkins. My boyfriend Jacob's coming up, all the coaches. So it should be a good hit out.
First hit out for Team Nurthen, and in a couple of weeks after that, on the 3rd of December, Friday, we're back at Bondi. You've called that your home event. What's happening for that?
Yeah, hopefully it is going to be a good home event. We've got a bus going down that's leaving from Terrigal. So we're taking a fair few people down there with their Team Nurthen thing that's on, so it should be a good round.
Awesome. Well, good luck, Amy, and you've got 1 week to go before you hit your second series. You finished 9th last year, and I'm sure you'll be able to do even better than that this year.
Thank you so much.